Thank you, Anisha. So, Vishal has been on the innovative planning pathway. This speech is his level 1 project 1, where he will be introducing himself to the club. The title of his speech is Breaking the Ice. So, the purpose of this project is for the member to introduce himself to the club and learn the basic structure of a public speech. So, Vishal, all the best to you, and the stage is yours.
Hello, Toastmasters, guests, and fellow friends. I'm Vishal from the University of Melbourne. Currently doing my master's. I'm 21 years old, 171 in height, 65 kilograms, and I'm falling asleep. Nah, I'm sure you all came here not to learn about my bio data, like the government or the FBI, but you'd rather learn about me for who I am and why I could be a good friend of yours, or maybe learn some life stories about me, or something much more interesting than that. So rather, good morning, afternoon, and evening, everyone, and welcome to my icebreaker speech. If I had to put myself into words, I would be the first to die in a zombie apocalypse because I'm such a bad runner. Like, wow. While everyone is running, I'd be tripping on every pebble I come across because I'm so clumsy. But I'd like to see things in a positive light. I'm a positive guy. So I would say that I do have a list of people I would bite if I were to turn into a zombie. So it's all good. And you do not want to be in that list. Instead of Santa's naughty list, it's basically Vishal's naughty list. I think one of the reasons for why I'm such a bad runner is because I eat a lot and I'm always bloated. You see, I don't eat to live. I live to eat. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you would agree on that. Cause I mean like what who could deny the wonders of food, right? Just the delivery of pleasure from its taste or smell. Oh my god, right? Oh my god, what do I want to have for lunch? Anyway, not everyone agrees with this philosophy. For example, my sister, yeah, she's a enemy of mine basically when it comes to the fridge because she'd store her food, and whenever she'd go check up on it the next day or something, it probably would have missing pieces. And first person to look at me, and yeah, I'm quite the troublemaker sometimes. She'd just open the fridge, she'd see something's wrong, she'd shout down from downstairs, Vishal, oh my god, stop eating my food. And I just respond in a chill way. I only took a bite to relax. And she'd just lose it and she'll be like, I think you only left me a bite. So there's just a lot of pulling the ropes down there, and I know I shouldn't be doing that, but as long as I don't get caught, I think it's fine. And till this day, I still do it. I've just gotten smarter and more tactical about it. So I do get away with it nowadays. But sometimes it is confusing because I swear I wasn't the one who ate the food, but I'd find her infuriated with me. And when I look across the room, I'd see my dad with his legs on the sofa, reading the newspaper, looking back at me with the cheekiest of smiles and a brownie piece on his lips, while my sister is getting angry at me. What do you know? Like father, like son. I guess that's where I get my qualities from. That's where the habits come from. It's a genetic thing, maybe. And he's just there acting so innocent as if, well, I'm getting scolded by my sister. So I guess that's what he does to his sisters back in his days. Ah, the frustration. But I do love my family too. I think it's these little things we'll miss a lot about them in the future. Speaking of the future, time is really catching up. In a year's time, I'll be graduating from my master's, and I'm sure many of you have been through or will be going through that pressure, feeling of finding a job. Oh my God, all those years of studying has come down to this. I'm feeling the heat. I'll just give you that. Listen to me. I know I must be. I have this Indian background, and I bet you all are thinking in your heads, I bet he's studying engineering. What other course would he be doing? And I'm here to tell you all that you are right. Yeah, I'm just another Indian guy doing engineering, but I do enjoy my field. I'll give you that. I don't know if it's my passion, but I definitely like what I'm doing. I feel like there is a lot of misconception about engineering too. Hear me out. I'm with my friends, we're having a good time laying down on the beach. Then one of my friends decided to pop up the most technical question ever. Hey, bro, Vishal, what speed does the yacht have to go to in order to do a backflip when an incoming wave comes against it? How am I supposed to know that? I don't bring a calculator everywhere in my pocket while you guys are playing your volleyball. I'll bring out my portable chalkboard and just work this out, right? That's not how it works. We don't necessarily understand everything just because we get that term of engineering. We probably work out some calculus problems, but we're not that smart, honestly. It's same thing happens with my mother. Whenever I don't know, the first time she came to Melbourne with me, she'd be so hyped up over the Australian milk. I'm not so sure about this, but she refers to cow technology. The cow technology in Australia is amazing, and it's so much better than Indonesia. And I'm just there, like thinking, Mom, I don't know much about cow technology. I don't think I can answer these questions. But it's very nice to be looked upon, and I like being there Wikipedia on a daily basis. I do feel like I am somewhat family oriented though, because seeing my parents happy means the world to me, and hopefully I can be a good engineer one day. Anyway, I hope you learned a bit about me from these experiences that I've shared. Life is long, and we're more alike than we all think. Hearing my story may help you reflect your story. I think it's through stories that one's character gets revealed and expressed, which is why I've shared these stories for my icebreaker. I've chosen these stories because I've been spending more time with my family during the lockdown, and I guess I just get reminded of the moments that we have. They're strong in my mind right now. And when I'm saying stories, I'm not talking about those Snapchat or Instagram stories. I'm talking about the stories of life. I would say the main takeaways from this speech are food is life, be smart. When you steal food from your sister, your dad might be a food bandit just like you. And ask an engineer anything. I'm sure he knows, right? With that being said, I'd like to conclude my speech. Thank you all for being such lovely listeners. Thank you.